Hey coach, hope you're enjoying the video. Make sure you subscribe and like. We love those. Also go over and check out Teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If you want to become a better coach in less than $1 a day, you can do that. My mentor, my personal email address, I will help you become a better basketball coach. Go over and check it out. Let's head back to the video.
Or if you try to cheat somehow and push your knees out, we're going to see you missing the chair.
So you like the chair the best?
The chair is the best way to do it.
And this is the way you would progress. This would be step one.
Well, step one usually is, depending on how athletic somebody is, I want them to get into a set position and just understand the bar. So understanding how to get their feet set, their body set, we call it set position here.
Okay.
And then from there, step two is what we call Romanian deadlift.
So it's the roll down.
It's that learning how to push your butt back and get set for that pull.
Okay.
Like this?
Yep. Just remember, shoulder blades squeeze together, this stays nice and rigid, you hinge at your hips, go. Let the arms come down. Arms are like ropes. Let the arms just kind of come down like ropes. Good, back up. Butt back. Good, back up. You see this angle, keep going. Okay. A little more forward with your chest. Get your chest over the bar, shoulders over the bar. A little bit more yet. When I say shoulders over the bar, do I mean this? Shoulders over the bar, not back here. Okay. Shoulders over the bar, arms straight, arms straight. Let the arms just hang like ropes. Arms straight. Better. Again. Okay, so that's not bad. We have some work to do on that, but that's not bad. I feel okay taking them to the next step.
Okay.
Just practice it a little
Yep,
bit.
so you can do it.
High pull.
All right.
So it's going from that position into a pull position and letting the bar kind of create some speed. So we'll start from an easier position. We'll go what's called a mid-thigh high pull. So Drew, you're going to get here. You're going to take that bar down mid-thigh and you're just going to work on pulling up. So you're going to pop your hips, pop and pull. That's all you're going to do, okay?
So what are the keys for him to be thinking about?
Hips, drive the hips, quick hips. So it's here and it's pop the hips, here, pop the hips. And the bar is just going to kind of make its way up. You're not going to pull the bar up. I see this a lot. Where athletes will get here and they'll go.
They go down first. That's okay.
Well, there's some, we'll talk about that. But they'll do this. That's just this.
Right.
I want the bar going with hip speed. Hip speed.
Oh, I see the difference.
Hips are driving the bar
Right.
up in the air. Okay? Try it. And again, remember what I said before, Drew, about the deadlift? We talked about finishing the deadlift. This is where that comes in. Popping the hips and finishing that tall position.
So how far down do I go?
Mid-thigh. Mid-thigh, hips back. Oh, stop. Again, you reverted back to this. Butt back. Butt back with these bend. Drive. Up. Now the arms are like ropes. So whatever the bar does, it's okay. The arms can kind of be soft like noodles or ropes. Okay? Drive hips. Go up. Okay, do it again. Just hips right now. That's all I care about. Hips. Hips. So,
His feet seem like they're moving a lot
so there's
too.
a coordination issue here. It's understanding how to pop the hips. Okay, we're not popping the hips the way we want to. So, a way we can practice this is, where's that purple band go? The blue one's over there, use that one. No, I'll use this blue one here. Call them pull-throughs. So what I'm going to do, we're going to attach this here. Come on here, Drew, and you're going to practice that. Pop,
What's the band do?
pop. You'll see. Don't worry, it goes around your stuff. 2 hands on it.
You're not catching. You don't have a.
That's all you're doing. Get some good tension on it. As you're practicing this and pop. This and pop. Hips. Come on.
But where is the band supposed to come through?
Yeah, comes underneath. Just like that. You're not pulling anything. Now just give me a little one though. Just give me this. Hips, pop. Hips, pop. Do it again. Go. There. Stop. Too low. Back up a little bit. Right there. Drop. Pop. Good. Back again. Stop. Pop. Good. Again. Hips back. Pop. Good. Again. Pop. Good. Again. Pop. Good. Again. Pop. Good. Back to the bar. Use that same feeling now with the bar in your hands. How you finish with your hips popping through. Feet narrower. Pop. Hips though, not knees. We're not here. We're here. Not here. Here. Ready? Hips. Drop. Up. A little less. A little less. Right there. Stop. Arms straight. Up a little bit. Right there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pop. Do it again. Go. Back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pop. Do it. Back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pop. Okay. Now, let's do the same thing now, but take that bar down below your knees.
Okay.
So down below your knees and pop. And you're almost going to jump off the floor. Pop. Do it again. Just hips. That's all I'm worried about right now. Yep. Back, hips back, and push through. Good. Back, hips back, hips back, hips back. Still a little too knee for my liking. So here's what I'm going to do with this chair again.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Push your butt back to touch this chair. Go. Drive. Up. Good. Do it again. Butt back to the chair. Drive. Up. Do it again. Butt back to the chair. Drive. Up. Butt back. Go. Up. Good. All right. Now we're going to add feet to this. Get your feet underneath you again. Right as you finish your hips, I want you to pop your ankles. Right as you finish your hips, pop your ankles. So it's boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay? Hips, ankles. Go. Push your toes into the floor. Hips. Okay, Drew, remember this. The bar doesn't rest on our mid-thigh. The bar slides down the front of the thighs. Up. Pop the ankles. Butt back. Drive. Pop the ankles. Do it again. Call. Pop. One more. So we got a lot of RDL work to do. Okay?
And what kind of work?
Just understanding
That.
this. Because he keeps reverting back to
Okay.
this.
That's what I've been told to do for a while.
You know, you probably have been. So let's make a point of that. There's a whole methodology out there of coaching that does what's called a double knee bend,
Right.
where it's kind of a bend, sort of bend, and then drive.
Right.
It's really, it's more of a weightlifting methodology. Are
Yeah.
you going to be a weightlifter?
Probably not.
So you're
No.
not going to compete in the Olympics for hang, clean, and jerk?
No.
No? So I'm not going to teach him that. I'm going to teach
Right.
him athletic. I'm going to teach him to load the hips and explode up. Rather than bend the knees, bend the hips, drive up. You would never vertical jump like that. You would never go here, here.
So he's probably not even to the stage of doing any of this.
It's challenging to say that he
Okay.
should be.
Doing any of this.
Because we still haven't gotten shoulders yet. So the third part of that lift. This is a very complex lift.
Right.
When I was teaching athletes, I would take the entire first semester just breaking this lift down for our freshmen because
Right.
they were not good at it.
Right.
We would spend the entire.
You need to spend time on the other three, and then this is when you've gotten good at those.
Icing on the cake kind of thing.
Yeah.
You can keep working on it, but I want you to think about what I'm asking you to do, which is really drive the hips and not this kind of pattern here.
Get a chair. It's not a big deal to
What
get a
is
chair.
this?
Okay.
What have we talked about? What is this doing?
Going away from your hips,
Stress on your knees. It's
I know.
putting all that stress through there and through there. And knee sore already?
right? Yeah.
That's your shoulder is sore, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably had that since you were like 13.
Before that.
Before that?
Oh yeah. This pump's always been here.
Yeah, it's a growth plate bump. It's not really an injury, but it kind of is an injury, and it comes from using our quad.
Quad.
It comes from living here.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, you're supposed to use your quads. Okay? I'm not telling you not to use your quads, but I'm telling you, like the core stabilization we talked about, use it in the right order. Use it in the right sequence.
Right.
Don't dominate with it. And that's where the hips are going to help you drive. And then as soon as you get to here, that extension of your knees is definitely quads.
Right.
Now, a little bit of that, especially when you squat, more at the bottom is more quads. But we need to understand when to use it and how to use it.
Okay.
Okay?
Now, Drew.
So he's going to do a hang clean now.
Hang
That's part of
clean?
his program, he does a hang clean. All right. So,
He says when I go down in the first part, it's my back.
And why would you do a hang clean?
yeah. So hang clean is an exercise that,
Because you are moving.
yeah, no, it's a good exercise.
Okay.
It's a very good exercise. It's probably the most poorly executed exercise.
Well, that's why a coach won't let him put weight on, because it's not good, right? Yeah.
But what is coach doing to teach you?
He's just watching me and he's correcting me.
All right, let's go. I'm going to talk and videotape this. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to talk you through a progression that I want you to practice every day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the first thing is get rid of the bar for now. Just put the bar on the floor. You can stand behind it. Just get it over. Okay. You know what I'm going to have you do? Because I'm actually going to have you use this. These are those are 10 pounds. Those should be okay. Stand behind the bar. First thing you do is you got to get your feet into the right position. Okay. If your feet are too wide, then you can't catch the bar because your feet are already too wide. So I want your feet under your hips. Toes straight ahead, maybe a little bit out. Even narrower than that. Good. If you're going to vertical jump, you want your feet under your shoulders. You can't vertical jump well from out here, right? But you also athletically don't want your feet here either. So the best position to have them is underneath your shoulders or underneath your hips. Perfect. Okay? Stand tall. Okay? Now, that's the first position. Make sure your feet are set right. Now grab the bar off the floor.
Squat down here.
Yep, just grab it off the floor. Pick it up. Okay, now we're going to hold that bar. Your thumbs are going to be, your hands are going to go thumbs width from your hips. Wrap your hands around that bar. Good, lock in tight. Okay? Now, in that position, I want your shoulder blades squeezed together, your head's nice and neutral, and I want you kind of twisting this bar apart. Good, right there. Take your wrists, flex your wrists up like this. Wrists up like this. There you go. Shoulder blades together. Good. Now you're going to learn how to load. So just like our squat, I want you to push your butt back and slide this bar down the fronts of your thighs, right at or above your kneecaps here, and then pull yourself back up and finish. Push your butt back, over that wall drill. Okay, back up. So what did you do there?
My knees went forward.
Yeah, so let's do it again.
It's hard for me to do without.
So this is step one.
This is step one.
I can't do it with my knees bending forward.
Wind your feet up just a little bit. Don't push that forward. Butt back.
And what do they call these?
Can't do it without
This is
my
called the
knees going.
Romanian deadlift. You can. Butt back. There, let the arms go. So Drew, arms straight. Let the arms just slide down the fronts of the thighs.
This is a great progression.
Here we go. Butt back. Butt back.
It won't let me do it without my knees going forward.
Figure out a way.
So your brain's not working right.
My knees have to go like this for it to go like that.
I like a folding chair. This makes him get a little wider than I'd like normally, but it's all right. Go.
Butt back.
Okay, do it again. You were 75% there on that one, weren't you? Do it again. There you go. Now you're 85%.
Yeah, that was
Do it
much
again.
better.
Do it again.
So you wouldn't even go past this stage until you can do this.
Right. Back up. The arms go straight. Arms straight. Up back. Back up. Up back. Got it. Keep going. So this goes back to that wall drill. Go ahead and rest here. That's fine. This goes back to that wall drill. Remember I had him standing in front of the wall, 1 foot step off the wall?
Right?
I had him work on back
That.
and touch your butt to the wall.
Right.
That's what we're doing here.
That's hard. That's the hardest thing you've had to do all
I
day.
mean, why are we doing that, you know? Oh, no. Okay.
What's it? Yeah.
We talked before about what's called quad dominance,
Right.
or anterior chain dominance. Your pattern, you knew this though, you were told this, and you saw this.
Right.
The pattern was way too knee dominant.
Yep.
There's a reason why young basketball players like Drew have Osgood Schlotters, have jumper's knee, have all kinds of knee problems because their pattern tends to be very knee driven.
Right.
So it uses these.
Well, we always say bend your knees because,
And you're not wrong.
right, because
It's
when
a
you,
matter of order and sequence.
yes, it should be butt first, yeah.
I'm bending my knees, right?
Yeah,
But I'm using these guys back here to do it.
but I thought I wasn't supposed to bend my knees at all.
Never told you that. Did I ever tell you not to bend your knees?
No.
So what I want you to
So can you demonstrate the right way
The
then?
reason I want you to do it, Drew, is, and the reason I said figure it out wasn't because I was being mean, is I want your body to figure out how to get into this position here and back up.
Because he's bending his knees a little
Position
bit,
here.
but they're only bending,
What they need to, right?
right.
They're only bending what's required of them to get in that position, okay? That's your first step. Now, why is that? Well, because what I want you to do is I want you to eventually get from here to load the hips, and then from here be able to explode up and pull that bar up to get into that position to catch it. But what I don't want you to do is drive here and push up and then pull up and then catch and then squat. I want it in one movement up here. And that comes from driving the hips. So what does this look like?
Jump.
Exact same thing. But now we can load the vertical jump.
Right. And then when we load that's what Vertimax or whatever that thing was trying to do.
Same idea.
It was
I love the cleans because it really teaches coordination and sequencing. So come back up here and try it for me again. And again, I really prefer
It could be the hair.
I really prefer
That could be the hair. He's going to get a haircut today.
I prefer a folding chair over that. But I don't think you have one.
Thanks for watching, Coach. Make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time we come back on. But you will not be disappointed with teachhoops.com. 14-day free trial. Let's go check it out. Have a great day.